Pardon us if we start with the project as finished. This is an inspector looking at newly planted vegetation on a site near Alaska's highest mountain, and some visitors arrive. A sure sign that a long-planned geomorphic reclamation worked out well. However, in this case, the visitors get a little closer than comfortable. So let's rewind. This is land near Healy, Alaska, home to an old 1950s hydraulic mine site.
The project left behind about 1,600 feet of high wall, a lot of which was over 265 feet. Not only that, the area is about 10 miles away from the entrance of Denali Park, so it's oftentimes there'll be tourists that visit the area.
And not just tourists. Alaskans are outdoor people, even during bitter winters.
We've had people that have gotten really close to the edge of the high wall with snow machines in the winter when daylight conditions are not always optimal, and it's real easy to get right up on those high walls, right up to the edge without realizing there's anything there until potentially it's too late.
Too late meaning an almost certain fatal accident. The pit also caused an environmental hazard. Clay-like silt eroded from the site into Healy Creek and then the nearby Nenana River, causing very poor water quality.
And it stayed that way for 50 or 60 years before our reclamation project got going.
The program had 5 goals for the site: to improve safety, control the erosion, improve water quality, enhance wildlife habitat, and build better recreational opportunities. Work started in 2012.
There are a lot of challenges with this project. You know, we've got a high occurrence of permafrost soils. So anytime you expose those soils, they begin melting immediately, which then creates difficult sediment, erosion and sediment control issues.
The calendar was also an enemy.
You really can't get out there and start pushing dirt until sometime in mid-June. By the time you get to about mid-October, you're looking at temperatures that are oftentimes way below zero.
It took more than 5 years and multiple setbacks because of rain, runoff, melting permafrost, and sediment breaches, but the state eventually placed underdrains to handle runoff more effectively.
Recently, a water quality fellow from up north who works for the survey, the hydrologic survey, was testing the outlet into Healy Creek, and he said he's getting some of the lowest numbers he'd ever seen.
The site is the second in a series of 7 mine pits in the area, the hydraulic pit the largest attempted so far, and because of that, the source of the greatest satisfaction to the team.
What I really like to do is just sit up on top and look down at it and watch the grass wave and just look at the morphology of it. It feels really good and gratifying to have done something like this.
The success of the reclamation is evident. Even before it was finalized, the team observed moose, caribou, sharp-tailed grouse, hares, and coyotes. Oh yeah, and those previously mentioned visitors on site.